Alright, how's it going, guys? So, I was going to work on getting the engine stuff automated today, but found something else that I need to get done. Mainly, we have no gas making plastic. We need to get some more plastic going, and we don't have that because we're full on ethane. We're getting somewhat close on butane. Those are going to be used together. And we got to deal with figure out what we're going to do with the acid gas stuff. And this is really getting close. And there's going to be more coming with what we're doing today. But I got this done, so we need to get this moved first and foremost today. That'll clear this out of this area, which we're going to do more stone stuff in there soon. But now all of our slag is down here, and we can set it up again to output up here. Now we need to go there. There we go. So now these can run again. And I also noticed that one of the things that we need to do today is going to take green metal catalyst. And so therefore we need aluminum and silver. Aluminum I think we have enough of. Let's see, this is aluminum. We got a lot of aluminum. Silver we got very little of. Silver is only coming in from the ammonium over here, which we are full up on the which one is it? This one? Nitric? Actually full on purified water? No, that's the mineralized water. Yeah, so we got to get the mineralized water dealt with. I think I figured out something. Oh, we're doing the crystal slurry thing for that. Right, I forgot. So that'll take care of that when we get that done, but we don't have much of it at the moment. So I think I'm going to change this top one of these over, or maybe the bottom one, I don't know. Yeah, let's just do this one. We can change it over to do silicon and silver, and then put in a filter like that. And we want, wait a minute, no, not like that. You guys are going to sit there for a minute. So we want, we're going to do this like that and tell this to send only this one. We're going to send the copper up that way. And we're going to do this one. And we're going to have it send the iron up that way. So then the only thing that should come out on this belt will be the silver and the silicon, which we're going to turn that direction. And we're going to connect a belt here and there. It'll allow both of those to go through. And why are we getting... Oh, because it's... Shit. Yeah, we got to change that. We want that. So then only the copper comes this way. It can go there, and then that's going to be the 2. The iron will go there, which we want to change it like that. So it'll go back on that belt. And then this one will be for... Okay, we're okay. This will be where the silicon and the silver come out as soon as that goes. Okay. So then we need to do another one of these. We can just do it here. And we want to set that to silicon, which will then ascend that way. And why is there so much copper on that line? Oh, because all the iron's going first because of how backed up it was. And because they're both going on separate lines. Because everything comes into this one on that line. Can I do that? Is that going to back anything up? Once it works through all that's there, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't need to force feed this through that. I can literally just bring it down here and input straight, which is probably what I should do. It's not backing anything up there, so... And it looks like it's finally working its way through all of that. Yeah, it's getting through all that. And then that should take care of this backup now that they're just trickling in again. Yeah, that'll be okay. But now we need to run the silicon, which we have here, right? Yeah. So we need to run the silicon over, and we could pretty much drop it, I do believe, right in there. Let's see. If I do this, and then I do that, any silicon should go straight into there. I want to see this thing kick on and give me some. But that should do it, and then the silver will come off there. Now the question is, do I want to send the silver over here and just send the aluminum and silver up from here? I haven't quite figured out how I want to do this yet. I'm gonna need at least the silicon for other things, or the, not the silicon, the aluminum for other things. Silver I haven't seen a whole big use for yet. But I know aluminum is going to be something we're going to have to process here kind of soon. So let's just do this, and we can bring this down here, bring this down here. We'll have it dump onto that side. We'll have this one dump on that side. And then we'll send this belt off to go up to where we're doing what we're doing. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. So we'll just run this instead over and drop it off into where the silver is. Now let's, this is probably going to be a bad idea. I'm probably going to need to move it back up. Silver doesn't come through that one. Silver comes through that one. So yeah, that was a bad idea. We'll just continue running this across here. And then it can go into here. Except I want to put it all the way up there. Because I don't want to make it one-sided there. And that should filter that all the way down through there. Everything should be good. And let's go see. Why are these running so... Why were you not running? Don't have enough slag slurry. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of these over here that aren't running. Oh, they don't have enough slag. Well, we can deal with that. There, get more slag. Is that gonna help? No, that still doesn't help. Alright, well, we can help that too. We can put in fast inserters. I could have probably just used regular inserters and put 2 of them. Alright, so that's still not fast enough. Alright, well, we got another upgrade for your ass. Keep messing with me. I'll send more your way. We got tons of slag we gotta get through. Oh wow, that's still not gonna get all the way up there. Oh, there we go. Now it's getting there. Alright, so now we're just not processing the slurry fast enough, which that is not a problem, because these are paired with these. And as long as these are running, I'm not worried about that being backed up. We'll add on stuff there later. And there we go. There is our silver and our silicon coming through there. We can actually see them going where they're supposed to go, as little trickly as they will. So there's that one. Ends up where it belongs. And then this one will end up going over here and dump on there with the rest of them. And it'll go where it belongs, which is down here. Alright, so we got all of that worked out. Now, we can power these. Then we'll get our aluminum and our silver out here, which I need to get routed up where we need it. So give me a minute. Let me get that done, and we'll actually get to what we're actually supposed to be doing today. Alright, so I got my belt ran up here. There's the aluminum coming in, and there's the silver. So we got that taken care of. Now, what we're going to do today, which we don't technically need to do, we sort of do, but the output is not something we absolutely have to have, but we got to get rid of the ethane. So ethane we can steam crack into ethylene and residual gas, and then ethylene we can put with benzene and hydrofluoric acid, make hydrogen fluoride gas and ethyl benzene, and then that is going to go with a green metal catalyst, which it's not a catalyst because it uses it. Bear rants about this and hating it. Make styrene, and that's going to make liquid rubber, which is going to make us rubber, and rubber we can use to make blue science packs, which we need to do very soon. Might not do that one because it takes rocket boosters, but we'll see. We need to get those set up soon as well. But we also need it for mainly, where are they? There they are. Insulated wires into the green wire and the red wire, so we can start doing some logic stuff that I'm terrible at redstone in Minecraft. I'm just as bad with it here. But like I said, we don't technically need it, but, well, we do, but it's not what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is actually use these things up. So first and foremost, we need steam crackers. We need 2 of them. And we also need the electric boiler. Yeah, we're going to need at least 1 of them. And let's see. There's the chemical plant we're going to need. The electric boiler. And where in the hell? There it is, steam crackers. Alright, so we're going to need, come down about here. We need a steam cracker for ethane. We need a steam cracker for butane to benzene. And then we need a chemical plant, if I remember correctly, which is going to do, no, not that. Ethyl Benzene. Where is the, let's double check this here. Ethylene and benzene. Benzene is from the butane. And then those three together in an advanced chemical plant. Well, that has to be the advanced chemical plant one. Well, blow me down. Advanced chemical plant one. Yeah, make a bunch of iron pipes. Alright, so we need this one. And then we need that recipe. Holy crap, what is... Ah, we're hitting there. Alright, we're going to have to go... Yeah, these are going to be a problem soon. We're hitting a lot of them on that coast up there. We're going to have to deal with them soon. Alright, so that'll take care of that. So let me do a little bit of piping here. So we're going to have this and this, which need to go. I don't like the fact that I can't tell which one of these is which. But one of them is going to go here. I'm hoping it's... can I... Oh, you can almost tell. Okay, so that one... Okay, good. It is the right side. So we can do this down to here. And that over to there. And we can do... No, there's no reason to do that. I'll just do it like this. That down to there. And then we got to deal with this, which will just bring out that way, which will go back up and into that tank. Alright, so that'll take care of all that. Now we got to worry about this fluorite, which if we go back in here, we need to make hydrofluoric acid, which is fluorite and sulfuric acid, which is going to make calcium sulfate and hydrofluoric acid, which is what we need. And then that's going to get sent up here, and we're going to get hydrogen fluoride gas out, which we can then mix with purified water and turn back into hydrofluoric acid. Now I got to try to do a little bit of matherating here in my head. So we're going to put in 20. We're going to get out 20. We're going to put 90 in and get 60 back. So that is going to definitely be a loss. So we're not going to be able to do a loop of this. So we're going to have to do a, let's see. So we should be able to do a Where is my chemical plant? Because that's what I need, right? Yeah, there it is. So if I do this, making that, so then we'll basically just be bringing this off and over to there. We're going to have to move this over one tile. I really should put that one mod in here that Overmine told me about, where you can literally just shift a machine over one. Would really help, but I can't remember the name of it. Alright, so we need that recipe. So that'll go like that. We'll have to bring the purified water up, connect that there, and then that's going to output the total raw is steam and something else. What the? I have no idea. Alright, so then this is going to get piped over and into there. But we need to do this is where that logic shit would actually come in handy. We need to do something. Top-off will allow flow if the output side is below 80%. So we could do that into there from the pipe that we're going to be making that stuff and sending up here. And then it'll only input into there if this is low, so this should be able to run all the time. So now we need to get that made, and we have fluorite. We're getting that out of doing the, I think it's this one, is giving me fluoric wastewater, yeah. So that one there is giving us fluorite over here, right there. And this thing is still filling and trying to empty, and that's never going to empty. Look at how full that is. It's ridiculous. Alright, so we need to mix that with purified water, right? And then, no, sulfuric acid. And then we've got the whole dealing with the calcium sulfite that comes off of it, which is going to give us sulfur dioxide, which then gets turned back into sulfuric acid. I'm guessing this is going to be a loss as well. 50 sulfuric acid in will make one of those. Two of those, so that would be 100 sulfuric acid in, will give me 50 dioxide out. and 90 dioxide will give me 60. So yeah, that's going to be a loss as well, which makes sense. So we're going to have to send that sulfur dioxide over to the regular sulfur dioxide processing, probably. Or I could just do it over here too. We actually have sulfuric acid coming in right here to take care of that. So we could use, where is that pipe at? Alright, so right there is our sulfur dioxide, or our sulfuric acid pipe. So we could tap off of that, bring it down here. Let me see how much landfill I got. Maybe we can set some of this up in that pond right there that we don't really need all of. Oh, we got a pretty decent amount here. Alright, so we need to leave kind of that area for pumping water out of, but we don't need to have any of this. Well, let's just fill this in a little bit here. Probably should just get rid of all of this mess over here as well. Just kind of flatten the top of this all out. I don't know why it continues to sound like it's laying it when I'm going over areas that already have landfill. That seems like a bug. I don't remember it doing that before. I think I'm wasting a whole lot of landfill there. Because, like, I can fill in this sand too, which is kind of weird. There may be a mod I have in here that does that, so you can transform or terraform an area, maybe. Change it to a different type of land. I don't know. Alright, so we need, and I'm sure this is all going to be chemical plants that we're going to need. We'll just make about 6 of them. So the first one we're going to have here. This one is going to be for that recipe. And we're going to need a solid output on that. And we're going to need the sulfuric acid in there. And then that will be the output that goes up that direction, which I'll pipe in a minute. And then we need that going into here, which is the where the hell did it go now? This one. Okay. Which is going to give me that, which needs to be mixed with, well, that's a liquefier. Okay, so we need a liquefier for that. Let's go ahead and make it a liquefier 2. Alright, so now that will be this recipe. So we're going to need purified water, which we have right there. That won't be an issue. We can pipe that down from there into here. And then that is going to give us the sulfur dioxide out with lime. So we're going to have to deal with that. And for right now, we'll probably just throw the lime into a silo. We'll deal with that later. And then we're going to need a... Where's the rest of the chemical plants? And we're going to need this, which is going to make... where is... That's making sulfur dioxide. Where is the sulfuric acid? There it is. So then that's going to need to also take here over to... Man, I hate the way these inputs are. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's just take this and put it there. Yeah, then we can have that go just like that. That should work. And then this is going to be sulfuric acid here. And we're going to have sulfuric acid coming out there. So then we can just do this up, over. We can do another one of those top-up valve things. Where it will only input if this is less. So then that should be the primary way of doing it. So now we just need to get the sulfuric acid and purified water connected here and get the hydrogen fluoride sent up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that piping and be right back. Alright, so I got all that done, plumbed up. So we got the fluoride coming in there. And I changed these out to chutes. And they are running. That says output is full. So, because I screwed that up. Okay, but we do have some made, so we can go ahead and get at least this started here. Now I'll go down and fix that. I keep forgetting those are one way. Alright, so now that can come in and come over here and into there. So now we just need to get our heater set up there, which is going to output to both of those. And we'll have to get water in there. And now we need, we'll put a pipe there, just in case. I don't think we're going to need to come off of them for anything, but just in case, it's an option. Alright, why is that not? Okay, that is, okay, never mind, it is. Alright, so we need this one to go into here. Now it has what it needs other than the steam. We got to get power to it, obviously. And then this one will have come down, and we'll bring it over from there. That'll get the butane in this side. We're going to need to get some power down here, which we can just pull power from there. Bring this straight up into here. Get one of my lit ones in here so we can see a little better. Then we can put that there to make sure it's powered. That'll power both of those. Now we just got to get these other two down here powered. Which, go ahead and just bring that down like a so. And that over there, and that'll get both of them powered. So now I just need to get water into here. Actually has a recipe. There we go. Water from steam, or steam from water. And I do believe we have some of the ground bore things, so we don't have to run way over here. We'll just put one on either side there. That'll make our steam. That'll turn these bad boys on. That'll get these going. And we need purified water into that one. We also need to get the residual gas pumped back up there. And so give me another minute. I'll work on that plumbing. And maybe in the next part, we can actually get rubber made. Alright, so I got the purified water up here. And I got the residual piping back up there to that tank. So we now have our ethyl benzene here. And I do believe for that we need green metal catalyst, which is just an assembler recipe with our aluminum and silver. And we're going to need metal catalyst carriers, which I do believe is just like steel. Hey, look, we can break down acid gas with them too, which will also make hydrogen fluoride gas, hydrogen sulfide gas. We can mix that with some oxygen, make sulfur. That might be a good use of getting rid of that. Also makes carbon dioxide. We can also, we'll get back to looking at that in a minute. We need to go, I wish this showed up as the first one. So iron plates makes 10 of them. Alright, so that's easy enough. We just need to make those carriers. So let's just make 10 for the moment. And we're going to need another chemical plant. We'll put this down about there for right now. So this is going to be the green metal catalyst ethyl benzene into styrene. So that's the recipe we need right there. And we're just going to put a assembler there. These trees. We should be able to do something like this, where we do green metal catalyst and I still want to get rid of some of these chutes, so we're going to see if that will work. Not sure it's going to be fast enough, but I can always upgrade it if necessary. Now those can come over, and that should create them, put them in, bring them back, refill them, and just continually to loop. And then we need to get this. Yeah, that's the only input there. We can just do that. And we'll go ahead and that with one of these. So now that has everything it needs. That does that. Goes in there, does what it needs to do. Goes back in there. It's not going to go back in there until it gets all of them, but that gets us our styrene. Now, and yes, I'm continuing to do this because I'm lazy and I don't want to type. So styrene now needs to mix with butadiene gas to make our liquid rubber in a chemical plant. Butadiene gas is going to come from another green metal catalyst with naphtha and steam in a steam cracker. So we now need our final steam cracker here. which we can put like here. And we want that to do this recipe. We'll make another heater for this. Which we'll put there, I guess. And we still got ground bores, so we'll do 2 of them on there. That'll take care of the water. Okay, so that'll take care of that. That'll get our steam in there. Once I stop screwing that up and turn it the right direction. So we got our steam. We're going to do the exact same thing down here, making the green metal catalyst, doing the loop back and forth. That'll take care of that part. And we'll just do a loop to do here, down, we'll go in right there. Again, we're using one of these crappy chutes to try to get rid of them. That should take care of that part, which means I need to make more of the carriers, which I think I'm going to go ahead and make 30 of. We're going to put 20 of them in that one and 20 of them in that one, just to make sure we always have plenty. So now we just need to bring in our naphtha, which we have over here. And I got the train, but I don't want to make a second stop for that. So we'll just do a pipe job off of here. That will bring it over here. It's not that far. We need that to go in there. Where are we going? Over there. Somewhere right in here. Get rid of some of these trees so I can see what I'm doing. You really got to be one block off, don't you? There. Now we got that done. Now that's moving. That is making more residual gas and our butadiene. So now we should be able to do a chemical reactor here, which will make liquid rubber. And luckily these are exactly hooked up properly, so you'd think I actually intended it that way. And look at that, we have liquid rubber. We can go ahead and put that down this way, and that should go into an assembler, which I think I have to have assembler 2 to be able to do the liquid recipe. So I don't think I have one on me. Oh, hey, I did. You know what? That's probably a chemical plant, actually. Now that I think about it, I will bet you that is this. Making, Alright, back to the long line. Dent, dent, dent. It is done in assembler. Well, kiss my grits. Where the hell's it at? There it is. Rubber. Liquid rubber, solid rubber. Alright. And for right now, I think I'm just going to use a chest. We'll get to the actual doing what we need with it later on. We're just literally doing this to use up the ethene and the benzene at the moment, or butane, whatever it is we're needing to get rid of over there. Now we should be able to connect this down like that. That'll get rid of that residual gas. So now that can continue to run. That'll do what it needs to do. Everything is good and happy. And we will slowly start being able to kick this back on and making more plastic, which we are actually full on since we got started. Which I should probably put a thing over there for a buffer for the plastic so we can make some ahead. But I am perfectly fine with it being like that for the moment. So now we should be able to why is that not waiting for space? And damn it, I did it again. Shoot out, shoot in, and then put down the box. Where the hell is the box? Why am I still carrying that around? There we go. Rubber. So now I should be able to make, where are they? There they are. Red and green. I can now make them so I can do any of that logistic stuff that I want to do. If and when I need to do some of that logistic stuff. Alright, so I just need to come down here now and fix my chute screw up down here. That can input there, but it can't output there. So we need to put the calcium sulfide there, which we'll just use a inserter as we originally planned to. And then we also need to get the limestone out of, or the lime out of there, not limestone, and put that into there. So there we go. Now that can run. Let's see, that's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. That's not staying full. So that's able to run. Beautiful. Alright. So I think we're good to go on that now. Over here, let's check power. Power's looking pretty damn good. Accumulators aren't dropping too awful fast. So now we have our plastic stuff done. We can also do rubber or plastic, I think, in a similar way. Liquid plastic. This is from propene, which is naphtha. With red metal catalyst and steam, we can make plastic that way. And we also have the cellulose and acetone way. Cellulose comes from cellulose mixture stuff, which is cellulose fiber, acetic acid, whatever the heck acidic anhydride and sulfuric acid would make that. Acetic acid, methanol, this is all bioplastic stuff, so we might get into that at some point. But we could also, if we end up needing more plastic, we can use our naphtha, which we already have piped over here. We do need to figure out what we're going to do with this residual gas. I may have to put a second tank in here because we're not using that much of it at the moment. So it may be getting full. The only thing we're using it for, if I remember correctly, is for lubricant. Oh, we're using it for lubricant and for fuel, but the fuel has actually completely filled that tank. And I need to get a use for that figured out. And I may have an idea for it on what I want to do. Not sure yet if I'm going to go with that. But anyways, this has been a hugely long episode. So I'm going to get the hell out of here. And maybe again we'll come back and do the engines in the next one. Now that we actually have plastic coming in again, which we desperately needed. We are making Flammer fuel like crazy. That is awesome. And we are completely full up on our batteries, our accumulators, our solar panels. We're good to go with all of that. So y'all have a good one, and be back with the next one.